of the year in 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season up. A moment now to see how the... Hey, Allie.
BA Technology.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. So, the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. And for Portland, Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Beasley against McCollum. Now here's Lillard. The D's right on him. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
The shot by Russell, no good. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Nurkic, a screen on Russell. Pass to McCollum. Here's Nurkic. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job. He fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Now here's Towns from downtown. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Covington finds Nurkic. McCollum outside. Back to Nurkic. Out to Covington. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Russell. Here's Lillard. McDaniels with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Lillard continuing on that track to build that legacy in Portland and try to bring a championship there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Powell against Edwards. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the call over the back.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And talking about legacy, Lillard noted that Gary Payton, another Oakland legend, may have won a title in Miami, but everyone remembers him playing in Seattle.
The Sonics were a powerhouse with GP. I played 4 seasons with them, and so I got to hear the mouth up close. Lillard knocked out the Thunder in 2019, and he even said that was for Seattle then. So showing love to the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
Russell against Lillard. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter here. Oh, missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Beverly in for Russell. Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
And to see Lillard and Curry in last year's All-Star game taking turns from half court, that was something.
Sellers checked in for Nurkic. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Second, Damian Lillard.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Reed finds Beverly. Beasley outside. And that one
is stuffed right through.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
Now there's been a few to call some of those deep bombs of Lillard's a bad shot. What do you think, Brett?
Well, if you look at the percentages, B.A., Damian Lillard is actually shooting better than one Steph Curry from 30 feet and beyond. They don't call him Logo Lillard for nothing.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And here's Reed. Pass to Prince. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Prince. 3 on the clock. Fades back. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Beasley against McCollum. For 3, here's Lillard. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Fades and shoots. Reed can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Out to Lillard. Covington, a screen on Beverly. Lillard passes to Covington. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Foul, Robert Covington. That's his first personal. Second team foul. Shooting from Minnesota. Naz Reid.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Here's McCollum. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Powell. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to the ball.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know,
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Robert Covington is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Russell. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter. And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, BA. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar.
Pass to Simons. Screen by Zeller. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. And here's Edwards. Left side, Russell. Now here's Towns. Launches a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Timeout. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer Dancer.
So for the Blazers, Nurkic is checked in for Zeller. Nance comes in for Covington. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Simons. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in for Okogie. McCollum against Edwards. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
Pass to Towns. Left side, Russell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Over to the wing. Nurkic passes to Powell. The ball's knocked loose. And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't go that time.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Minnesota in the lead. Nurkic with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. McCollum, the pass to Lillard. And the layup is good. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Inside. Nurkic inside. Covered by Towns. Pass to McCollum. Nance the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. We'll take care of the rest.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt? All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your
Snell. He's checked in for Portland. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. The 4th spot held by Larry Nance.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. Powell against Beasley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic.
Minnesota ball.
A minute 9 left in the first half. Pass to Beasley from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Beasley's got 5.
And he can be pretty consistent out there, so the defense is going to have to force Beasley off the line.
Lillard against Beverly. Nance with a screen on Beverly. Here's Lillard. The kick out to Nance. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Nurkic. Nance, the pass to Lillard. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.32 seconds left in the second. Pass to Reed. Beasley with it. Driving to the basket. And Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Nance with a screen on Beasley. Lillard passes to Nance. The rebound by Beasley. Beverly for 3.
Good defensive effort from Lillard there. He has the athleticism to play lockdown deep.
And the first half.
20.
Carl, you were able to build.
Thanks, Allie. After the break,
23.
we'll see.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play.
Okay, and as far as the first half, the Minnesota Timberwolves have a pretty good challenge on their hands. That's going to do it for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So for Minnesota right now, McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. Filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Russell against Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Covington, no good. Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his third foul of the game.
Timberwolves ball starts the second half.
Here's Beasley. He's got 5.
Defense.
Pass to Russell. Here's Towns from outside the arc. Portland grabs the miss. McCollum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lillard against Russell. Covington, a screen on Russell. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to McDaniels. Over Covington. Another miss by Minnesota. Portland trailing here. McCollum, the pass to Lillard. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. The shot by Russell, no good.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Fires the 3, and they get it back. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels, and Okogie is subbed in for Beasley.
Jared Vanderbilt. Josh Okogie.
Here's Vanderbilt. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Towns a screen on Lillard. Russell. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Who's coming out on the court? Come on, give it up. For
the Trailblazers, Zeller comes in for Nurkic, and it's Snell in for Powell.
Your laser dancer.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lillard outside. This for the tie! Okogie pulls down the board. Minnesota has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Russell. And here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Sinks that one from the post. Towns has got his third bucket of the night.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Outside Covington. Screen by Zeller. Covington with it. Towns covering. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Zeller. Rebound Minnesota.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
They get the rebound. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so we can take it right back up.
And Lillard, here we go.
Minnesota foul.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Beverly comes in for Russell.
For the Timberwolves.
1:52 left in the third. Here's Snell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 2. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
C.J.
personal.
McCollum continuing to be one of the most elite mid-range and creative scorers around 15 feet.
And for McCollum, taking more threes might be good for his longevity as well, Brent.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. He's such a gifted shooter, and there are ways to get him out to the three-point line where he's standing and gets in a great rhythm. I think you're going to see C.J. raise that percentage.
Brent is checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Now here's Edwards. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Blocked! Outside Covington. Here's Simons. Beverly defending. Outside Covington. McCollum with it. Covington, a screen on Edwards. McCollum, pass to Covington. And here's Simons outside. The shot no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Nance, he's checked in for Portland. McLemore comes in for McCollum. Pass to Snell.
Timberwolves foul. John Okogie.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's global 1 block?
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
You know what I love about Larry Nance is how well-rounded he is. A big guy who does a little bit of everything, Brent.
Yeah, he's a great jumper and a great leaper, but if you watch the cerebral part of what Larry Nance does as a big guy, man, he plays at a great pace, and he sees a lot of what's going on the floor.
Layman's checked in for the Timberwolves. Beasley comes in for Edwards. And it's Simons penetrating. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Layman. Another miss by Minnesota. Portland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Simons. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Hits the three-pointer.
Tony Snell.
Minnesota with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Trailblazers foul. Van McLemore. That's his first personal. Fourth team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Beasley hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Simons. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming back in just... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Tony Snell is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Ben McLemore. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Zeller in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Portland trailing here. Now Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Here's Covington. Here's Nurkic. Covered by Towns. Shot by Nurkic. No good. Minnesota shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Beasley. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, Portland's shooting 34% so far on this one. Here's McCollum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
McCollum showing some offensive persistence there. Awesome at going right at the defense. And then he finds himself at the free throw line.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Beasley against McCollum. And here's Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to McCollum. Takes a 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
It was stolen by Lillard.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal. Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's hear.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Russell. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, that's just a tough shot anytime you decide to shoot the floater. But D'Angelo measuring that one off nicely.
Pass to Lillard. There's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Oh, Covington with a block.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
Nurkic passes to Lillard. Nurkic inside. He's guarded by Beasley. Nurkic shot is good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Russell against Covington. Good D by Covington. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. It's Covington on the wing. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Nurkic. Uses the glass on the layup. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane there, hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Lillard against Russell. Towns is screen on Lillard. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. They grabbed it on this. And Nurkic with the block. And he recovers it. Now here's McCollum. Now here's Covington. Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
A minute 4 left to play in the fourth. Lillard against Russell. From 9 feet, and it's good.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Powell passes to Nurkic. Back to Powell. McCollum against Beasley. Pass to Lillard to tie it up. It falls. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. All right, six-man, let's make a little noise for your Blazers.
Towns for three. Here's Beasley. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Powell passes to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Nurkic. Money.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Timberwolves, timeout call. Your Blazer dancer. All right, Rip City, make a little noise. Let's go, Blazers.
Lillard against Russell. Good! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make a little noise. Your Blazer dancer.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Lillard with the ball. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Nurkic with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Beasley. To the paint. His first shot attempt. Prince can't hit. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Lillard outside. Over Beverly. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Nurkic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Beasley against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. To the inside. Here's Powell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
It's time for
Russell's checked in for Beverly.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
Extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Beasley, that's good.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Taurean Prince.
Lillard against Russell. Lillard passes to McCollum. Here he goes. Oh, and Reed with a block. Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Here's Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Russell embracing the contact that time and wants to get his way to the free throw.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. It's Covington on the wing. There's a screen by Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Launches it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You just can't give Lillard an inch out there. He's going to shoot that one incredibly fast.
Here's Russell. Good on the bucket. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Powell passes to Nurkic. Shoots over Reed. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to McDaniels. And Nurkic comes to help. Reed with it, defended by Nurkic. Beasley for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter, Beasley with the feet set knocks it in.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make a little noise. Your Blazer dancer.
And Portland has possession. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Russell.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
A lot of people are surprised that D'Angelo Russell has been able to step up and put in this kind of point production because coming out of college, it was all thoughts around his playmaking ability.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Your Blazer dancer.
Lillard against Russell. They need this. The shot by Lillard, no good. And so it's Minnesota with the W. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams